Okay, so we're gonna start today with the analysis. Well, first of all, EU, we are having a downtrend here after this break of structure. Then we had another break here and retesting this. And yeah, having this break, we had liquidity here for me, but it wasn't that relevant. So yeah, let's see on M5. On M5, well, today I had two stop losses here. Okay, after thinking that this was relevant liquidity, I entered here and then I waited here because there was nothing to the left. So because there was nothing to the left, I expected a continuation and I tried to enter here, but I wasn't sure and I didn't enter both trades. As you can see here, we had this break and yeah, and after this break, nothing to the left. And we had this break up, okay, nothing to the left, so relevant liquidity and engulfing candle. Well, it was a little trade, and yeah, and this one here, okay. And then we took the relevant liquidity on M1, and I took this trade, targeting the high, but it just took the liquidity here. So yeah, after two stop losses only this partial, my account is like 38,100, I think. Let me show you here, 98,164. And well, and then in the afternoon, I was working, but I'm trying to trade at 2 at least, or 2.5. Yeah. And well, this was the raw liquidity taken that took these highs here. And I was expecting this low to be taken, as it was the raw liquidity from this break, and take the buy, but it didn't take that, and it went up. It was a perfect trade, engulfing just a little bit. You had to break just a little bit, but as you can see, this is the only POY that it's not mitigated. All of them are mitigated, not this one though, but yeah, most of them. So yeah, training a lot right now. And then yeah, it went for the high. It broke structure here, but nothing at all. Okay, so GU, we had a downtrend too. We are ranging around here, and here we have the round liquidity on H1 that took this low, and the target for today was here. I was looking for some buys, but it never came back to the POY or to take relevant liquidity. We only had this break down here, but nothing relevant really. And they continued up, takes this relevant liquidity, maybe, yeah, it took this relevant liquidity too, but nothing really relevant. And then it went down, break of structure here, and mitigation, maybe this was a good entry here, but the stop loss, yeah, it's pretty difficult, the stop loss here. And then my target would be here, maybe for, well, the perfect target would be here, but as it's too late, maybe here. Okay, more or less. I wasn't there, so yeah, it's just my understanding right now. Yeah, then USD CHF, we are having a downtrend too. I think it started reversing here. I don't know if this is low 43 and 43, it's equal lows, so yeah, downtrend. The liquidity maybe here. Well, yeah, but we were having a downtrend. We broke this structure and then another structure, so that means that it is inducing buyers probably to take these lows these days. Okay, it's my understanding right now. So as you can see, for this break of structure up, yeah, nothing relevant really. It's just want to see it after 8. So we had this break of structure down, nothing to the left, then this break up with this drawdown liquidity taken that broke the structure on M5. It bounced, break of structure, fast break of structure, it bounced and then it went up, another break of structure down, and yeah, and just a continuation here. I was looking at this, but I wasn't sure because there was nothing really relevant, like what is the relevant liquidity, but yeah, maybe the relevant liquidity was this one, and yeah, and it took that. Yeah, this was a pretty good trade, I think. I'm gonna put this here, and then yeah, I think this was a good trade. I didn't see that, but at least it's low for me. Pretty dangerous, but yeah, yeah. This was relevant liquidity M1 and relevant liquidity on M1. USD JPY, downtrend after breaking structure up here, where it reversed to take some liquidity, nothing to the left, so continuation down. Yeah, continuation down, and it went down all the way, all the day. This for me was relevant liquidity on H1 that took this high, but it seems that it's going lower. So yeah, yeah, I don't know how to take these trades. So yeah, it's pretty difficult. Here, yeah, here I expected some sort of, like, let me see. Yeah, this wasn't structural, so maybe with an structure here, two breaks up to induce buyers, and then went down. So yeah, I just needed more confirmations, but yeah, I didn't have them. It went down after breaking this, nothing to the left really, probably an SMT here, and it broke down, but couldn't confirm that, and then it continued, and then it reversed here, but too late. Yeah, so nothing. S&P 500. We had an uptrend here, and then today we broke the structure, so this is probably yeah, a reversal. For me, the general liquidity on H1 was here. Yeah, we had all this liquidity, and I expected this high to be taken as general liquidity on H1. I had it marked up this morning, but I took it out, and it took that perfectly. Okay, so yeah, I assumed that this was an SMT this morning. Even that we had all this liquidity, I was expecting, like, yeah, to take this high maybe, but we broke a starter and we went lower. Another break here, but yeah, too late. This one, and then we had this break here. I was thinking about buying here, but as you can see, with no confirmations, this was a mistake. And yeah, and finally we had here a break of structure, nothing to the left really, another break of structure, and then the true break of structure. Okay, so nothing to trade here. In Nasdaq, As you can see, we were in an uptrend. It broke up here to induce buyers from the S&T probably, and then it broke lower and it took this liquidity at the structural point. So now we are looking for sells probably, and this I think it's relevant liquidity on H1. I'm gonna look at it right now. Yep, relevant liquidity on H1 and boom. Okay, so this morning we had this break obstructor here, but nothing to the left yet. Then this break down in mission M1. I think it didn't give me the confirmation. Yeah, nope. It mitigated and then it went down all the way down. Yeah, this wasn't relevant. I don't know why I have that. And then we have this break here, the timing, another break here. Oba. It took all this liquidity. It is pretty interesting. And then it reversed here. Okay, so well, this is my day. EU, pretty crazy this. I think maybe I was wrong here. Yeah, probably because this wasn't trial liquidity. So yeah. Well, this is it for today, and see you tomorrow.